The first cameo was a Logan variant who is short, but he is not, the 5'3" short king like Deadpool says. He's much shorter than that. Like he's like 3'6" at best.
I mean, it's like Bilbo from the Hobbit movie. It's like, that's basically your size.
Mm-hmm.
I knew this was gonna happen, man. It's like I expected them to do a short Logan joke, because it's super easy to do that. But like the fact that he's like smaller, like you don't even give him a chance to at least be a reasonable height, and then it's like you have Deadpool talking to him. It's like, oh, look at this comic accurate short king talking to him like a baby, and then he's like, it's not even worthy to fight. So it's like he goes back into the time pad.
That's so stupid because like, oh, you're so cute. I was like, dude, what the fuck? Do you remember how you treat Negasonic's Teenage Warhead?
And then she proved you wrong.
Yeah,
it's weird because of how they celebrate how Wolverine's wearing the suit, something that the fans have wanted, only to also make fun of something else the fans want, to have him be short.
It's, some people just don't really understand why people have wanted Wolverine to be short. Wolverine is like short, and a lot of it is, Wolverines are known, the animal is like known to fight much bigger animals. It has like that feral nature that like no matter who he's going up against or what it's going up against, it will do whatever it takes to win. So it's like there's that, and then secondly, it's just kind of interesting seeing such somebody who's short, but he takes up big giants like Sabretooth and Omega Red and such. I don't know. It's like that's just something that people really like. It's that underdog nature. Like he's smaller than Cyclops as well, and not taller than him, like in the Foxverse.
Yeah, I mean,
things like that.
Even that was like, dude, do you know how not short 5'3" is? You can literally just go to your friend group. It's like, yeah, you're 5'3", and how short do you think she is? It's like, actually, it's not that short. It's
or
actually
just go to a swimming pool, and then like if you drown in 5 feet, then you're probably shorter than that.
Yeah, it's like 5'3" is not really that short. I'm sorry, and you just make a joke about it. It's like okay, just say that you're short. Ha 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 ha. Don't say that you're comic accurate. That's it. And no one's gonna connect that to you're making fun of the comics
or the fans who wanted somebody in that size. It's like, okay, fine, you do this, but then there's another cameo that happens later, which makes me more angry as to why they do that. Deadpool starts sucking its dick because it's finally, he's tall, he's got muscles, he's working on a motorcycle. What a cool guy. And then, it kind of looks like Henry Cavill. And then he turns around. It is Henry Cavill.
Oh my god.
Yay, I'm happy.
Yeah, and then, so here's why I hate it. Deadpool comments about, for half of humanity would love this casting because it just seems to be so right. And that's, fuck you, man. Yeah, so we need another 6'3" Wolverine. And it's like, that just makes it so right because he just looks so much like you, and that's all that matters, really. Fuck off.
To be honest, I just think they just do that because they're like, I want to call him the Cavalry. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, and it's like, honestly, it's kind of like a dumb cameo in that sense. Like, wow, now Cavill's just the cameo guy, including in DC.
Yeah, he's like, we'll treat you better than the assholes down the street. Obviously referring to DC, but it's like, you really didn't.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
But you saw him. He did the thing where he opens the claws like the fists, and
yeah, he did the arm reload Mission Impossible thing.
He did the thing. I remember that. I guess Daniel Radcliffe and Taron Egerton were like just so ridiculous. Yeah.
The entire time Deadpool just like, fuck. By the way, can you come to my universe, please? Because my universe is dying and shit. He doesn't really try that.
Yeah, no, he's just too busy saying that. Yeah, Marvel will treat you right. That's all he's really talking about. Every Wolverine is like stabbing Deadpool, like no matter what he says. Like, yeah, but
like for some reason.
And then it's kind of annoying too because like I go back and think about like John Krasinski's Reed Richards, and then how he was handled. Like he barely gets to act like Reed Richards, and that's just, I don't think he's a bad actor. I think he could play Reed Richards, but I just feel like he didn't really get to do anything that shows you Reed. Cavill at least does something that's like related to Wolverine in this scene. And another cameo that happens later in this movie, another Fantastic Four member, he does something related to the character at some capacity.
I mean,
Reed doesn't really do that except stretch one thing and then dies by spaghetti. And yeah, the big stuff is Avengers 5 and Avengers 6. They're both being directed by the Russo brothers. Yeah, they're back, and they also got rid of Mike Waldron, so there's some good news.
And they get the writer for both Infinity War, Endgame, Civil War, Winter Soldier, and the First Avenger.
Yeah, so they revealed that the biggest reveal is that Avengers 5, instead of Kang Dynasty, it's going to be Doomsday, and yeah, the big reveal is that. So Joe Russo props it up by saying like we needed the greatest actor in the world to play this role. So in comes a person in a Doom mask, and who else could it be but Robert Downey Jr.
And everyone shit themselves.
Yay! I'm so happy. Yep, I'm so happy about it. I immediately made a video right after I just saw the news.
Yeah, man, it's like the amount of desperation it takes just to use. First off, it's just hilarious to me that like we're gonna recast Thunderbolt Ross just for the Red Hulk collapse, and we cannot do that with Kang, even though he's like the easiest character to do that with variants. But okay.
But he's black. You can't recast black people. The actor is so big that the character has to die with them.
Yeah. I'm sure Doomsday will open with like a bunch of with Doom just killing all the Kangs just to make it show. Yeah, we're really done with Kang, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah, they said something like Doomsday will conclude the Kang plot.
I don't know. I find like putting so much focus on Doctor Doom, but like he's not even the Doctor Doom. Apparently, he's like a variant. Is really cringe. I mean, like, why would you want to focus on a variant and not the actual Doctor Doom? That's just
Actually, the rumor is Robert Downey Jr. is not the Doctor Doom. He's just being controlled by the real Doctor Doom.
Yeah, fuck off.
Yeah.
I don't buy it.
And yeah, it's like, it's like I know that there's a whole conversation about like, I'm on the train with like, it's just cast a Romani actor, man. Iman Vellani was like found, and she's Miss Marvel, and she did a pretty good job with even though the script is not very good. Everybody loves her. I'm sure you could do the same thing with Doctor Doom. It's not the worst thing in the world.
To be honest, I might as well just get the actor who played Doctor Doom in what's it called, the 2005 Fantastic Four, because at least that wasn't as desperate.
Yeah, and that's kind of the thing. It's like my last comment on it. It's like you feel like you cast like Robert Downey Jr. for the sole purpose of you want people to know his face. You want the heroes to react to, oh my God, you rip off the mask and it's Robert Downey Jr., somebody I recognize in my world for Tony Stark. I don't know. And like, you see all of the edits of Spider-Man and Mr. Stark, is that you? I was like, yeah, so it's just really garbage, man.